God's love, and with God's love He can do it all. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. The stream is starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, it's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I'm your host, JRabbit87, and I hope everybody is having a good day today. And I hope you guys are ready for some wrestling action, because it is the Rabbit Wrestling Federation. It is Tuesday Night Tussle, and we've got quite a show planned for you guys tonight. But of course, before we get into all that, sorry. Before we get into all that, let's go ahead and get to our commands, and then we'll get into the actual card for tonight. As always, we are sponsored by Dagnabbit. Yes, we are sponsored by Dagnabbit. We are sponsored by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also, of course, want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins us today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. And of course, a huge thank you goes to our supporters, who I will name individually at the end of stream. Which, that actually reminds me, I need to see if we still have something. Sorry, I know I should have done all this beforehand, but I didn't. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Alright. So, with that said, Mary Kay. If you did not know, my wife is a Mary Kay consultant. Feel free to grab that link and get your own Mary Kay. Get your own Mary Kay today. She'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have about any of the products. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord, feel free to grab that link that's been posted into the chat and come join us over there. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are made, and we just love to see you there. YouTube. We have one of those as well. If you'd like to check out some of our past live streams, feel free to grab that link and join us over on YouTube. If full-fledged videos aren't quite your thing, then you can grab that link and head on over to TikTok, where we have highlight videos. 4 more have been uploaded today, as a matter of fact. So make sure you check all of that out. Last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Y'all, nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, it's time to get to the the fact of the matter. It is RWF time. We have 10 action-packed matches ready for you guys. Try to do this where I can still see chat, but alright, that's not gonna work. So what I'll do is I'll do this so that way I can still see chat. Alright, so Tonight, we have the return of the war. If you've been with us, you know that there is going to be a War Games match at our next big event, our version of the Survivor Series, which will happen, and it will be between Team Authority, which is led by Triple H, and it features the team of Triple H himself, Randy Orton, Batista, and Seth Rollins versus the New World Order led by Eric Bischoff, and will feature the team of Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Six, and Hollywood Hogan. Last week we started a war of momentum between our two teams that will face off, and Team Authority and Team NWO are tied at one apiece tonight. We flipped the switch. Our first match is still going to be Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, but instead of them taking on Randy Orton and Batista tonight, they will take on Seth Rollins and Triple H. Immediately after that, we have a interesting tag team match as the number one contender for the Women's European Championship teams up with the Women's Champion to take on the Women's European Champion and the number one contender for the Women's Championship. So that's right, you heard me right. It will be Bayley and Piper Niven versus Shayna Baszler and Roxanne Perez. After that, we have an interesting 6-man tag team match. The number one contenders for the men's tag team champions, Pretty Deadly, the team of Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, will be teaming up with the number one contender to the Intercontinental Championship, Tyler Breeze, and they will be taking on all three members of the OC. That's Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles. After that, we get into our war of momentum over the Women's Tag Team Championships. The start of that with Asuka of the Kabuki Warriors versus Katana Chance. Immediately after that, we have a very interesting tag team match. We have a return of a team that has not teamed in forever. We have more details about that later on, but for now, all you need to know is we have the APA, yes, you heard me right, the Acolytes Protection Agency versus the Rock and Sock Connection. I will talk more about the things that led up to this match happening before that match actually happens, but for now, that is all you need to know. After that, we have another tag team match. We have two women who have felt like they have been disrespected by the fans of RWF, taking on two women who believe that basically these other two women need to just shut up and keep working. We have the Misfits, Cora Jade and Meechin versus The Way, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Again, I'll talk more about all of that right before the match happens. After that, we have our semi-main event, which is the other two members of the New World Order, Six and Hollywood Hogan, taking on Randy Orton and Batista of the Authority. And then for our main event of the evening, if you were with us last week, you saw the Macho Man Randy Savage defeat Kurt Angle to become the new RWF United States Champion. Well, he needs a number one contender, and tonight we're going to find out who that is, as our main event is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the number one contendership for Macho Man Randy Savage's RWF United States Championship. With that said, it is time to get into our first match of the evening, which will be Authority versus NWO, and that will be coming up next. For now, enjoy the music as we get the action started. first match of the evening.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Triple H and Seth Rollins, the Authority.
There we go. Triple H, the leader of the Authority, and Seth Rollins, who is revealed to be the fourth member of Triple H's team for War Games, set to go in action. The King and the Kingslayer, can they coexist? And here they come. The current NWO men's
At a combined weight of 608 pounds, the NWO Men's Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO, the current NWO men's tag team champions. Now they will have to defend those titles. Yes, you heard me right. They will have to defend those titles before War Games. But that, of course, will come in a couple weeks' time from now. This match is underway. Seth Rollins and Kevin Nash starting things out. Right now, both teams are tied in the war of momentum, but we already know that Triple H is going to have the what do you call it? The advantage. The Authority is going to have the advantage when it comes to War Games. He won that right by defeating Eric Bischoff at Biohazard. Triple H now in the ring with his former friend, Kevin Nash. Former members of the Clique. Triple H showing some athleticism there. Going for a pinfall. Didn't even get a 1 count. Oh, impressive power there by Triple H. Tag out to Seth Rollins. This is definitely a different Seth Rollins than we've seen in quite some time. different from his unique flair, kind of going back to his old school roots when he was a member of the Authority originally. Perhaps the mind games are there to put NWO off of their game. Although it's looking like Kevin Nash really doesn't care much about mind games at the moment. He just wants to inflict damage. I feel like Kevin and Seth have shared the ring before. Am I wrong? I actually don't know. I know CM Punk and Kevin Nash have. That's a good question. I don't know. Sling Blade by Seth Rollins. Tag back out to the Cerebral Assassin, the Game, Triple H. Scott Hall in firm control though. Tag back out to Big Daddy Cool. Because I don't want to call him what he was called during this time. It'd be a good match if they did, I'd say. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, Nash going for the jackhammer, or not jack, but a jackknife. And he hits it into the cover, but Rollins right there and breaks up to pinfall. These two on the outside of the ring. Spinebuster by Triple H. Yeah, you're not wrong though. It would definitely give that classic like small athletic guy versus big powerhouse match. Back and forth, neither man wanting to give an inch. The question is, would you have Seth win or Kevin? That's a good question. They would probably have Seth win, but especially if this was younger Kevin Nash, or I mean, not younger, but older Kevin Nash. If this is younger Kevin Nash, oh yeah, they'd probably have Kevin Nash win. Nash pulling out Triple H's signature sledgehammer. Almost a bit of a disrespect there as a tag to Scott Hall. Fair. Reversal by Triple H. And Hall going to the outside. Oh, excuse me. Triple H and Scott Hall now fighting on the outside of the ring. Remember, there are no countouts during this match. No countouts, no disqualifications, no rope breaks. And you can still win here on the outside if you knock your opponent out. Massive spine buster by Triple H. Who grabs a sledgehammer of his own. But Hall stops him from using it. I recently saw on oh good lord, Scott Hall's got the meat stick. I recently saw on TikTok a video of Triple H and very disheartening video where he had to basically he was having a match with Curtis Axel, who was managed by Paul Heyman at the time, and they were fighting on the outside, and he clotheslined Curtis Axel, and then he just dropped down to his knees, and like they had to call the match off. I think that was where the match that was like he ended up having to go get checked out and found out he needed heart surgery or whatever. Double tag, Seth Rollins, Scott Hall coming in. And now Seth has the sledgehammer. Oh! Seth hit Triple H. I'm 100% sure that was by accident, but we're just gonna act like that didn't happen. Hip toss. And now Scott Hall with the sledgehammer. Perhaps taking too long to taunt. I saw that video too. What a hard match. Kudos to Triple H for trying his best to keep the match going. But seeing him have a heart issue like that, seeing the fear on Heyman's face too, man, Triple H has my respect. Same. Seth Rollins putting a stop to Scott Hall there. Into a cover. Only a 1 count. Tag back out to Triple H. I went for some sort of suplex, but raking the eyes. Triple H gets back in control now, though. Oh, knee drop to the back of the head. Tag back out to Seth Rollins. Goes after the leg. Oh, reversal by Scott Hall into a cover. Triple H has pushed through so much in continued matches when he really should not have. So seeing him totally unable to fight, you know, it had to be super bad. Yeah, I hear that. And there's the Razor's Edge, or Outsider's Edge, whatever you want to call it, into a cover, but Triple H breaks up the pin. And Hall just chunking that stop sign. Seth wisely rolling to the outside, getting some momentary, getting a little bit of a breather. Love the Razor's Edge, one of my favorite finishers. Right? It was always super impactful looking. I never really understood why Sheamus stopped using it though, unless he just couldn't get that many people up onto his back. Oh, stop sign. A kick out at 2. Reversal by Scott Hall. Reversal by Rollins. Oh, suplex. No. Hall reverses. Electric chair drop. Sheamus used to have a great move set, and I feel like he lost a lot of it. Yeah. Tag out to Triple H. Yeah, I agree with you. Spinebuster, and there's the knockout, getting the next point for the Authority.
Here are your winners, Triple H and Seth Rollins, the Authority.
All right, the Authority getting a victory here tonight. I'm not upset by this, but my points sure are. Ah, man. They getting a point on the War of Momentum. Now it goes 2-1, Authority 2, NWO 1. Hopefully Rollins accidentally hit and Triple H won't cause issues. Yeah, I hear that. All right, for now, it is time to move on to our next match. The number one contender for the Women's European Championship, Bayley, will be teaming up with the Women's Champion, Piper Niven, to take on the Women's European Champion, Shayna Baszler, and the number one contender for the Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez. That match is coming up wait. Hold on. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being informed in my headset here. Oh my. Roxanne Perez is being transported to a local emergency center. Apparently, she was attacked backstage. I don't know what to tell you guys. Hey, are we getting anything? Like, is it going to be a handicap? No? Bischoff? Real? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Eric Bischoff was already on the scene and has said that indeed we will not be getting a handicap match. We're still going to get a tag team match. But because Roxanne is going to an emergency thing. Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm trying to have two different conversations here. Okay, so apparently Roxanne was attacked by a mysterious woman, and this woman has already been identified by Eric Bischoff as the newest member of his NWO, and he has already stripped Roxanne Perez of the number one contendership for the women's championship, and has instead given it to this mysterious mystery woman. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is, man, I know Triple H was bad, and I know I'm supposed to be unbiased here, but I really hope Triple H and the Authority beats Eric Bischoff and the NWO and gets them out of power. But despite that, up next still is this tag team match only now. It's going to be Bayley and Piper Niven versus Shayna Baszler and this mysterious random woman that is now our new #1 contender for the Women's Championship. Well, that is coming up next. That ding dang dirty Eric, this really dags my nabbits. Here we go. I'll find out who this mystery woman is. It looks like first Bayley making her way out.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Here comes Bayley. She is renounced that her evil ways, has brought back the Bayley Buddies, and just wants to give the world a hug again. She says she's going to do that by claiming the Women's European Championship. She, of course, won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to gain the opportunity to do so. And she will get her chance at the Survivor Series. And here comes the women's champion.
And her partner from Ayrshire, Scotland, the Women's Champion, Piper Niven.
Piper Niven, the Scottish powerhouse. Former European champion in her own right. You gotta be, what's going through her mind? She was preparing for Roxanne, and now she's got to prepare for somebody we don't even know. I'm a hashtag Piper Hyper, so I know where my vote is going. And of course, she's gonna make us wait until the last minutes. Here comes the European champion.
And representing the hit squad from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Women's European Champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Of course, here comes the current European champion who will defend her title against Bayley. And of course, this mystery woman would make us wait until the very last entrant before we find out who she is. Baszler, of course. It don't matter if she's got a team with who she's got a team with. She's gonna look to make an example here tonight. And all right, it's time. Let's find out who this woman is.
Representing the NWO from Everyman's Nightmare,
Yuri. Apparently her name is Yuri. Looks an awful lot like somebody we all knew and loved who was not a member of the NWO until he became a member of the Wolfpack. But that betting has started.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
What, in blue blazes? I hate to say it, but she looks awesome. Whoever designed her look needs a raise.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
And Bailey and Shayna Baszler starting this match out. Also,
Ooh,
welcome
piece of
NT.
candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
These two will meet at... Oh, and Bailey trying to perhaps get a little bit of revenge for Roxanne there. Thank you. Am I good on points? Four people have betted, yes. Yes, you are. I can actually... These two, of course, will meet at the next pay-per-view when Shayna defends her title. There's a tag out to the women's champion, Piper Niven. And here comes this mysterious woman. We know nothing about her other than her name is apparently Yuri. Goes for a running bulldog and into a cover. Only a one count though. We were all expecting Roxanne Perez here tonight, but she is, of course, being taken to a local emergency hospital. Apparently, she was attacked by this woman named Yuri. Misses a knee drop there. Piper Niven trying to take control of this match. Oh, massive hip drop. He really just shrugs it off though. Niven trying not to let up here. These two, of course, will now, according to Eric Bischoff, those two will now face off for the women's title at Survivor Series. A tag back to Shayna and Bailey. You should be good on points. It says that 4 people have bet. So Candy Cobra, let me see if I can't find you. I can't find you, but it let you bet. So, all right, back to the match at hand. Bailey and this mysterious woman named Yuri back in fighting on the outside. Massive back suplex to Piper Niven. Swinging neck breaker. Any way to check my points? The only way I know is if you were to do that. There you go. Now I kind of want to see Yuri face Wyatt 6 Nikki. Baszler and Niven going at it. Into a cover. Yuri breaking up the pinfall. And gets dumped outside for troubles. Tag back out to Bailey. Oh, a Zaka Street Cutter by Shayna Baszler. He picks up the baseball bat and just yeets it at Bailey. Baszler from the middle rope with a knee drop. Oh, perhaps setting up for the Kirakita clutch. Yes, she's got it locked in. And there's full extension. Will Bailey? Yes, Bailey taps out.
Here are your winners, Shayna Baszler and Yuri.
Well, Baszler and this new mystery woman get a victory. Well, we'll have to see how much this changes the landscape of things as things keep going on. The show is far from over, though. We've got a whole bunch of interesting things for you guys. Next up, I'm going to need more points from Amanda tomorrow. If I can know how to do it, I'm going to try. How do I? So, okay, Candy Cobra, and I'm looking at loyalty here. Huh. Okay, hold up. You had what, 2 something? There you are. Candy Cobra. Okay, do me a favor and love the updated frame. Thank you. Do me a favor and check your points. There you go. Yay, thank you. You're welcome. um, in fact, while I'm here, there you go. There you go, Nick. I did the same. You both have the same amount of points now. Because I can. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, we have 6-man tag team action. Interesting story here. We have, since the number 1 contenders for the men's tag team championships, as well as the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Woohoo. Since they cannot actually compete against anybody right now because all members of NWO are wrapped up in the War Momentum and War Games, they instead have decided to team together. That's right. Tyler Breeze will be teaming with Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, and they are going to be in 6-man tag team action against the OC. And that is coming up next. I always think of the rabbit dancing when I hear this Too Cool theme. Yeah. Alright, 6-man tag team action. The third match of the evening. Like there's Tyler Breeze. Elton Prince. Don't tell me. Has Tyler Breeze joined Pretty Deadly? Yes, boy.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 569 pounds, Elton Prince, Ken Wilson, and Tyler Breeze. Pretty Deadly.
Yes, it is official. The announcers has said it. Tyler Breeze is a part of Pretty Deadly. I love this stable. Well, that betting has started.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 723 pounds, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson, the OC.
These three claim that they are the only club that matters. They are the original club, or OC. And basically, they say that, you know, the number one contenders want a good old-fashioned fight. Well, they'll give it to them. This match starts out. Elton Prince and Carl Anderson starting things off. So it is at this point in time I also want to give a bit of a shout out to our good friend Kung Fu Cobra, aka the Nick, for giving me the idea, the suggestion of putting Tyler Breeze and Pretty Deadly as a stable. And honestly, it makes sense. Excuse me while I take a drink. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Elton Prince taking it to Luke Gallows now. We'll see how much more powerful The Pretty Boys, the Pretty Deadly are, with the addition of Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze. Ooh, Luke Gallows paying for trying to attack Kit Wilson there. Tag out to Elton Prince, or I'm sorry, Kit Wilson. Just a moment, I want to see something real quick. Huh. So, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Was just doing a little bit of looky-looing. And now Elton Prince has a kendo stick. Oh, massive shot there. Looking for a cover. And kick out at 2. Suplex by the Prince of Elton. Tag out to Luke Gallows. And double team action here by the OC. Massive power there by the big Luke Gallows. Oh, kendo stick to the back of the head. Weave. I tried to get that clipped. I hope I did. I'm looking for a cover. Somehow, some way, this match continues. There's a tag back out to Kit Wilson. Running DDT by the former man who called himself Kane. He also called himself Festus. Gallows slam. There is a tag to the Phenomenal One. I forget. In our roleplay, didn't we have Festus end up marrying like a bearded lady? Or was that like his sister? Tag back out to Elton Prince. Elton Prince and AJ doing battle on the outside of the ring. Oh, massive move there. I'm thinking it was his sister. Right? Like, I can't remember. I can't remember if the bearded lady was Festus's sister or if it was Court's sister. Because I know we did the whole, Court's brother was the lizard man. Because of the whole freak show thing. Maybe Jesse was the husband to the bearded lady? I just don't remember. It's so long ago, but I feel like Court did say he had a sister that was the bearded lady. These two continue to battle on the outside, each one looking to get an advantage. Yeet. I love it when they just throw the weapons, it's funny. Reversal by AJ Styles. A little bit of a rush here. Looking for a cover. Yeah, I want to say it was his sister, because his mom was the woman with the world's longest fingernails. His dad was that one weird dude from the Guinness Book of World Records who could put his lower lip over his nose. And his brother was the lizard man, and I want to say his sister was the bearded lady. And either I don't remember if I just don't remember how Festus was in there. Maybe he was the kid. Maybe he was like Jesse and maybe Jesse married the bearded lady and their kid was Festus. I just don't remember. Man, I wish I could have been a part of that RP. It sounds really fun. It was. Good times. As a tag out to Tyler Breeze. Hard to recall, right? Tag out to Luke Gallows. Oh, Tyler Breeze going for the unprettier. He hits it. Perhaps looking for the beauty shot, but no, Luke Gallows able to reverse. Big clothesline. Tag out to Carl Anderson. And Tyler Breeze setting up. And there's the beauty shot. Into a cover. And AJ Styles breaks up the pin. Tag out to Kit Wilson. Spear by Kit Wilson into a cover. And Luke Gallows breaks up the pin. And Wilson gets dumped on the outside. Carl Anderson back to his feet. Tag out to AJ Styles. And now Wilson with a table. Arm drag by AJ. Reversal by Wilson. Double knee face buster into a cover. And Anderson breaks up the pinfall. Neckbreaker by AJ Styles. Tag out to Luke Gallows. With the tag back out to Tyler Breeze. Oh, reversal by Luke Gallows. Another huge clothesline into a cover. Kick out of one. Oh, Gallows, big face buster into a cover. And Eric Prince saving the matchup. Tag out to Carl Anderson. Oh, big side kick. Spine buster into the cover. And a kick out of two. Point. No. Now Carl Anderson setting up for something big. But Tyler Breeze able to get out of it. Breeze momentarily saving this himself. Another beauty shot by Tyler Breeze into a cover, but Gallows breaks up the pinfall. And again, going for the unprettier, and there is the knockout.
Here are your winners, Elton Prince, Ken Wilson, and Tyler Breeze. Pretty Deadly.
This new Pretty Deadly gets a victory here tonight. It looks like the new addition has worked out just fine. That was a really good match. The right team won too. With that, we move on to our next match. It's the first is to see who gets the first point in the war momentum over the women's tag team championships. Champions versus challengers. Up next, it's Asuka versus Katana Chance.
Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! And my father said, when I was younger, hard times remember me. You took it all away, I give it all away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game, a better man to play. I built my kingdom. Now you bow to me. You took my dreams, but not my name.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan. Asuka!
And here she comes, one half of the Kabuki Warriors. After what seems like nothing but a huge, what seemed like loss after loss after loss after loss for both her and Kairi Sane, they finally were able to win, and they won the number one contendership, the challenge for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
And from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Katana Chance.
And here she comes, fresh off of their victory over Shocks in a shocking development. Looking towards their second title defense. And this match gets started. Katana Chance not taking any, chance here. Starting off hot and heavy. Asuka been on a very big losing streak, starting with losing tag team matches as part of Shaska. With her and Shotzi, she would end up turning her back on Shotzi and bringing the debut of Kairi Sane reforming the Kabuki Warriors. Despite this, both ladies have again been on a massive just losing streak. Despite this, Eric Bischoff put them into the women's #1 contender Fatal 4-Way match, where they surprised everyone by winning. So now Asuka has a chance to recapture tag team gold, this time with Kairi Sane. Of course, Asuka, a former RWF Women's Tag Team Champion, as part of Shaska with Shotzi, and the only woman in RWF history to hold the Tag Team Championships and the Women's Championship at the same time. And of course, we'll never forget that infamous, going for a pinfall. Never forget that infamous pay-per-view where she had to defend both those titles and proceeded to lose both the titles. Hip attack by Asuka. Looking to end things here, or perhaps not. Ton of chance coming back, lighting up like a house of fire. Double knee facebuster by Chance into a cover. And a 2 count. Going for a splash. Katana Chance misses. Asuka trying to get a victory off of that miss. And a close 2 count. What a way to win that would have been. But Katana Chance stays in this as these two competitors go to the outside. Now, unlike our tag team matches, there is count outs in this match. Little taunting by Asuka, but she pays for it. Drop kick to the skull. And now each lady looking to get the better of this battle of blows. Another hip attack by Asuka, looking for a cover. Oh, 2.9999999. And Asuka is not happy, but perhaps looking for the Asuka lock. Yeah, she's got it locked in. And there it is. Asuka picking up a massive victory here tonight. Woo! As we go into our next match, we have a very interesting story with this next match. If you were with us last week, Bray Wyatt has been all over social media claiming that Shawn Michaels is a liar, that and bringing up Shawn Michaels' past with drugs and his very sinful nature, Skull. Michaels, of course, battling back, saying that he is changed. You know, he embraces his past. He's not shy about his past. His past is what it was. The past. He's not going to he's not going to deny it. But he is a changed man. Last week, Bray Wyatt challenged Michaels to a one-on-one match, and we saw Bray Wyatt in his Funhouse attire. Shawn Michaels would get the win, but apparently backstage we had some correspondence back there that reported that Bray Wyatt continued to upset and mock and just say some very interesting things to Shawn Michaels, then ended up leading him. The correspondent said they saw Michaels go to the funhouse and actually enter through that door. Well, it turns out Bray Wyatt has come back. He has explained that this is all that Michaels is a false prophet. This is all because Michaels took his chance, Bray's chance, away from the Pure Honor Championship. If you know, before Shawn Michaels won the title, he won a 8-man over the top rope battle royal to earn the number one contendership for that title. That match actually ended up coming down to Bray Wyatt as his Fiend character versus Michaels, and Michaels super kicked the Fiend, eliminating him and winning the number one contendership. Bray claims that that was not by accident, that was not by faith, that was Shawn Michaels giving in to his inner demons, and he is set out to prove that Shawn Michaels is just as he always was. And, well, Bray has promised us a blast from the past. He has said that he will be facing off against Shawn Michaels again here tonight, but he said that we're going to get a blast from the past. No one quite knows what that means, but that match is coming up next. Here we go. Apparently a blast from the past. Oh wait, that's Saturday night's main event music. Does that mean, are we gonna get what I think we're gonna get? Oh yeah, it's the Muscle Man. Do the Muscle Man dance.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Weapons of Mass Destruction,
Love this music. Muscle Man, Muscle Man hype. Betting has started.
And his opponents from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Pure Honor Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Whoa. Well, Bray said we were getting a blast from the past. This is Shawn Michaels, but he looks a lot younger. Well, this match gets underway. This younger version of Shawn Michaels versus the Muscle Man version of Bray Wyatt. We got another mind games that Bray is playing here, using his weird, wacky funhouse powers to literally transform Shawn Michaels. So, according to Bray, we're going to get a different version of Shawn Michaels until Michaels reveals his true self to us. No idea what that means. And for now, we just gotta see the heart of Michaels versus the madness of Bray Wyatt. Michaels trying to do everything he can to battle against Bray Wyatt here. Oh, massive sweet chin music by Michaels. Looks like that took everything out of him for at least a little bit. He tries to get his wind about him. Goes into a cover. Only a 2 count. Unfortunately unable, those few seconds, unable to capitalize. 2 count by for Bray. You gotta question Bray's logic in all this. If he couldn't beat the older Michaels, how does he expect to beat Michaels when he's younger? Michaels to the top rope with a splash into a cover. Only a 2 count. Mandible claw by Wyatt. Into a cover, but Michael's way too close to the ropes. This feud truly has me invested, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. A count of 6. Could be looking at a count out victory again. Now Michaels won last time. And yes, another count out. Seems Bray Wyatt's plan has once again backfired. We'll see where this goes in future weeks. For now, boo. We move on to the next, back to our war of momentum over the women's tag team champions, because next up is Kairi Sane versus Kaden Carter. There she comes, looking to make the war momentum 2-0. Kyrie hype. I'm glad she's in RWF. Also, I have received input that this time the war momentum actually is going to mean something. Whichever team wins the war momentum gets to pick the stipulation for the tag team title match.
And from the Philippines, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kaden Carter.
Yes, you heard me right. One of the few good things Eric Bischoff has ever done or decided here in RWF is for this right here, the whichever team wins, they will get to pick the stipulation, which means that if they want it to be a ladder match, it can be a ladder match. If they want it to be a traditional Survivor Series-esque elimination, then that's what it'll be, whatever the stipulation is. That is what the winner will get to choose. And on the rare chance that it is equal, that it is tied, then Eric Bischoff himself will decide the stipulation for that tag team title match. And I must grab something to drink again. Alright, sorry about that. These two take this match to the outside of the ring. You gotta think that these two women are gonna give it all that they've got. Now that they know that this is not just for the war of momentum, but for the decision for a stipulation. Kairi Sane getting the better of that exchange. Drop toe hold. Going for a cover. Only a 1 count. We have not seen much of the Sky Princess, the Sky Pirate, since her debut. Looking, of course, oh, nice move there by Kaden Carter. Kick out at 2. Of course, Kairi Sane would love nothing more than to walk out as the victor here. But the same could be said for Kaden Carter. A little bit of revenge for her tag team partner losing earlier. Into that submission hold. I don't know if she got out of it or if she let her out of it. Either way, springboard dropkick by Carter into a cover. And there it is. Tying things up.
Here is your winner,
Another boo. Coming up next, we have an extremely interesting situation. And I do mean extremely interesting situation. We have another tag team match coming up next, featuring the number one contender for the RWF Heavyweight Championship, Farouk. Now, when Farouk won that 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to be crowned number one contender, Eric Bischoff originally was going to set him up in a one-on-one match against someone that has won tag team titles with Stone Cold Steve Austin. That person was going to be Mankind. But when Mankind found this out, he said, nah, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to associate with the NWO. But I'll tell you what, if he can find a tag team partner, I'll give my buddy The Rock a call, and we can have a good old-fashioned tag team match. So Eric Bischoff made it. The Rock and Sock Connection versus Farouk, and a tag team partner of his choosing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the great pleasure to announce we are getting the return of one of the most popular tag teams in WWF history. The two bruisers of the Attitude Era. We are getting the return of the Acolytes Protection Agency, the APA. Yes, that's correct. Farouk will be teaming with Bradshaw or JBL. Now, before we get into this match, some of us were kind of wondering, how in the world did Farouk convince John Bradshaw Layfield, the man who turned his back on Farouk all those years ago, how did he get him to once again agree to reform the APA? Well, it turns out that answer was very easy to obtain by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. The leader of Money Incorporated gladly let us know that a deal was struck. You see, the APA was all about taking people's money and protecting them. And then, of course, just having a good old-fashioned barroom brawl and their love to fight. Well, a deal was struck between JBL, Farouk, and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, acting as a kind of to help everything go along. The deal being, JBL will once again join forces with Farouk to form the APA on one condition. And that condition is simply this: if Farouk wins the heavyweight championship at Survivor Series, then JBL immediately becomes number one contender for the heavyweight champion and will face Farouk for that title at the Royal Rumble in January. That's the deal that was struck. We'll worry about that if the time comes. For now, let's just rejoice in a bunch of nostalgia as we have two of the Attitude Era's best tag teams about to go to war once again, coming up next. we go.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 565 pounds, Farouk and JBL, the APA.
And look, they're even donning their old school APA gear. But that betting, of course, has been has been opened. Of course, JBO had to keep the hat.
At a combined weight of 562 pounds, The Rock and Mankind, The Rock and Sock Connection.
Oh, as always, here's The Rock. The announcer did announce it as the Rock and Sock Connection. Of course, Rock's got to get his entrance in before Mankind can enter. Last time we saw these guys, they won a tag team match as a surprise entrant in a war of momentum between two other teams. And there's Mankind. Looks like Farouk and Mankind are going to start this match out. Mankind starting off strong. And tag out to the People's Champion. A little double team action. Double gut buster. Kind of surprised that The Rock even showed up here tonight. Now I don't know what's more surprising. The fact that Farouk and JBL cut a deal, or the fact that JBL's actually out here, or the fact that The Rock is here. A tag back out to Mankind. Tag back to Farouk. And Mankind going for a Slim Jim. Bulldog from the second rope into a cover. Only a 2 count. Tag back out to JBL. Into a cover. Also, I know you guys probably can't see it, but the pants that I gave JBL actually have a belt buckle that has Texas on it. A little double team action from APA. Assisted shoulder block. JBL's got the Slim Jim, but Mankind didn't let him use it. Nice, that's a good touch. Thank you. Mankind taking it to Bradshaw here. Tag out to The Rock. He gets hit with a big boot. Reversal by the Great One. Spine buster. But instead of going for, he goes for the beat stick and gets hit with a big boot. Instead of going for a pinfall or even the people's elbow, he went for the meat stick. The people's meat stick. Big toss by JBL. Tag out to Farouk. Farouk going for the Dominator, but Rocky able to get out of it. People's meat stick sounds like something The Rock would say too, right? Into a cover. And kick out at 2. Ooh, reversal. That could that may have cost The Rock there. And there's a kendo stick. Oh, he broke the kendo stick. Reversal and gets sent into the steel steps. Now, this is not where The Rock wants to be. APA is known for their barroom brawls and hardcore tendencies. And there's a table. Rocky stops Farouk from using that table. Samoan drop by The Rock. Match gets back into the ring now. Shoulder blocks. Tag back out to Mankind. With the ranged Mankind looking for a little sweet shin music, but he misses. Mankind showing shades of his alter ego Dude Love there for a second. JBL comes back into this match. Tossing Mankind around like nothing. Now going for that massive power bomb, but Mankind able to reverse. There's a reversal by Bradshaw. Into a cover. A kick out of 2. I might edit JBL's boots and see if I can't find some like cowboy boots for his APA attire. I just noticed that it is 9 o'clock. Cowboy boots would be great. I do want to mention that we still have 3 more matches, and we are not stopping the stream until all matches are over with. So if anybody has to leave, I completely understand, but we are going to keep on going here at the Rabit Wrestling Federation. Rock back into this match. Uh-oh, there it is. The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The People's Elbow into the cover. And Farouk breaks up the pinfall. Oh, low blow by Bradshaw. No disqualification. That's perfectly legal. Mankind breaks up the pinfall attempt. Clothesline sitting Rocky to the outside. Now JBL going to focus on Mankind for a second. That could cost JBL. Oh, Rock getting dumped to the outside again. Tag back out to Farouk. On the Rock telling Farouk to just bring it. Looks like Farouk's going to do just that. Big spine buster. Tag out the JBL. Oh, perhaps they're going for their tag team finishing move. Assisted power bomb. Into a cover. And somehow the Rock kicks out of 2. JBL getting a little bit of a breather. Wow. Snake Eyes by JBL. Oh, went for a backbreaker, but Rocky able to get out of it. Suplex by The Rock. There's a tag out to Mankind. Tag out to Farouk, who's going for a Dominator. And there's the knockout.
Here are your winners, Farouk and JBL, the APA.
The AP, Dag. The APA getting a huge victory here tonight. Perhaps this alliance will do what Farouk is wanting it to do. Maybe this is all just a big backfire. We'll have to see how it plays out in further times. But next up, we have another tag team match and another interesting story. Next up, we have a very interesting story. Two women have felt disrespected by you, the RWF audience. They feel that you giving your support to Tegan Knox and more important and more so Shotzi is not only bad but downright disrespectful to them. And they have claimed that they've done everything in their power to win matches, which they have not done. But they've done everything according to them in their power to win matches and to gain your favor. But you, the fans, refuse, absolutely refuse to give them any kind of acknowledgement. So instead of taking a back seat, these two have formed a group. They are now calling themselves the Misfits. And that is the team of Cora Jade and Michin. And these two are going to take it to the other teams of RWF. Well, they didn't have to last very far because we are actually getting a reigniting of a pair. We are getting the reuniting of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell as they reform the team known as The Way. And they are saying that it doesn't matter if the fans cheer you or boo you. You should do it for the fans anyway. You should try your best and just do it for the fans because that is the way. And if the Misfits want to go and talk bad about the fans, then tonight the Way is going to show them what two maybe not so popular but still fan favorites are going to can do when they work together. So that's right, coming up next we have the Misfits versus the Way. They don't like Shotzi. I don't like them. Shotzi is to go to the women's division, dagnabbit.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Cora Jade and Chin, the Misfits.
Here they come, the self-proclaimed misfits. Said that they're tired of waiting around for the audience to recognize them. Michin even left the OC. That's right, she has turned her back on the OC to join forces with Cora Jade. Says she's done trying to be phenomenal. It hasn't gotten her anywhere with the fans or any victories. They're going to take matters into their own hands.
And their opponents, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, the Way.
Here they come. Their whole thing is, it's about time that they show people how the way operates. They're going to show us all the way. The queens are going to show us the way. They're not the queens, by the way. They're just me making a joke. That'll be Cora Jade and Candice LeRae starting things out here. And this match is underway. Cora Jade, Candice LeRae and Andy Hartwell say that they may not be the best women on the roster. They may not be the most popular women on the roster, but they do this because they want to entertain the fans. And if Cora Jade and Michin are going to act this way, then they are going to show them the way that they should act. And Candice LeRae going for something big here at the beginning of this match. Oh my, Poison Rana from the top rope. I had to. Sorry, I had to. The crowd was doing this is awesome, so I had to.
That's a good tag.
We got Michin in here now, turning her back on the OC to form this team with Cora Jade. I also appreciate the storyline usage of Jade. Yeah. So, in all reality, the team of Cora, Jade, and Michin, I want to say it was the Bird. It was either the Nick or the Bird that commented on how they kind of both have a gangster look to them. Or kind of a gangster look. And so... And it gives us more women tag teams, which we desperately need. Indy Hartwell and Cora Jade going at it. Good timing indeed. Oh, yeah. Because I'd suggested a similar storyline for Jade to have, but I like the way you took it even more. Yeah. Back and forth action by these ladies. Michin and Candice LeRae trying to get at each other. Michin going for a cover. And kick out at one. Oh, nice neck flip there. Tag out to Indy Hartwell. German suplex by Michin. And now with a chair in hand, but didn't get a chance to use it. Reversal after reversal. Springboard tornado DDT. And a second one. Indy Hartwell attacking Cora Jade. That might have just cost her here. Tag out to Candice LeRae. Oh, perhaps going for the wicked stepsister. Yes, she is. And she hits it. Into a cover. And a kick out at two. Massive kick there by Michin. And there's a double tag. Indy and Cora Jade coming in. Tag out to Candice LeRae. Massive rush of blows in the corner. Into a cover. Only a 1 count. And now Candice with a chair. Let's go into town with that chair. Poor Jade back to her feet. Able to get advantage here. Back elbow. Oh, missed a senton. Tag out to Indy Hartwell. Oh, Fez press by Cora Jade. Looks like Cora's going to go try to tag. Yes, she tags in Meechin as Indy Hartwell brings in a baseball, or tries to bring in a baseball bat. Uh-oh. Guillotine choke. Meechin trying to make Indy tap, but Indy able to power out of it. Oh, Indy missing. Meechin not missing. Reversal. Reversal after reversal. Tag out to Cora Jade. Tag out to Candice LeRae. Double team action by the way. Oh, shots with the chair. But Cora Jade gets the advantage. Oh. Candice LeRae taking back, momentarily. Starts women's wrestling chant. Oh, tornado DDT by Cora Jade into a cover. Not even a 1 count. Meechin taking a little bit of a breather, looking for another weapon. Pulls out a kendo stick. DDT by Candice LeRae. Swinging neck breaker. These 4 women literally going to war here tonight. Oh, we still got 2 more matches for you. Now LeRae has the baseball bat. But doesn't get a chance to use it. LeRae Johnny Gargano special. Michin taps out, but there is no tap out here on the outside of the ring. Only knockout. And again, the Johnny Gargano special. And another tap out. If this was a Falls Count Anywhere match, this match would be over. But the only way to win on the outside of the ring is by knockout, not tap out. LeRae gonna focus her attention on Cora Jade now. Tag out to Indy Hartwell. Man, tonight's show is delivering WrestleMania caliber matches over and over. Yeah, I hear that. And Indy chunks a stop sign up at Michin. Reversal by Michin. Looks like she's going to take this thing back into the ring. Hurricanrana. Northern Lights suplex. Reversal by Michin. Now Indy with a chair. Trying to do more damage here. Flapjack by Michin. Into a cover. Only a 1 count. This match continues. Looking for a cover. And LeRae breaks up the pinfall. Tag back out to Candice LeRae. Oh, twisting, like very interesting head scissor, like it was just a tornado DDT, but still flippity doodah. Oh, now Michin using the ropes, tarantula version of the tarantula. Oh, springboard bulldog. Oh, interesting move there by Michin, but she's not done yet. Takes out Indy Hartwell and continues the assault with the chair. And now Michin looking for something big. Eat defeat, and there's the knockout. A very, very hard fought victory for the Misfits. But perhaps showing what they were talking about. They said that they were done taking a sideline and they were going to start taking what's theirs. Maybe this was the first step in that. I'm upset. T lost, but what a good match. with that, up next, we have our semi-main event of the evening. The New World Order, Six and Hollywood Hogan versus The Authority, Randy Orton and Batista, for the next in their War of Momentum, coming up next. Here we are, time for our semi-main event of the evening.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 565 pounds, Randy Orton and Batista, the Authority.
Here comes the actual tag team of the Authority. The two that have been with Triple H since he got his actual Authority position and reformed Evolution, calling it, of course, the Authority this time. They've got a bit of a interesting thing here because they could end up making it 3-1, or they could be the reason things get tied up again.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 514 pounds, Hollywood Hogan and Six, the NWO.
So I want to apologize. I had to edit some stuff, and because I edited some stuff, Hollywood Hogan and Six are going to enter, and their winning animation is going to be Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. And any time I do any two members of the NWO, they're going to enter like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. And there is nothing I can do about that. The match, of course, is going to be Randy Orton and Six starting things out here. Unlike the women's, the War of Momentum. So I have been told, just like the women's, the War of Momentum here, we'll have a bit of leeway, so to speak, the winning team, the captain, aka either Triple H or Eric Bischoff, will get to choose the weapons that will be underneath the ring for War Games. Unless, honestly, I can think of something better. Because I want, honestly, if you guys, okay, out of everything here, if you guys can help me come up with something, I would sure appreciate it. Because I want the War Momentums to start meaning something. And obviously, I can't give the winners the advantage because I've already decided that. So... Six and Randy Orton going at it. Going for a cover. Only a 1 count. Six with that stop sign. But Orton able to reverse. Tag out to Hollywood Hogan. Ooh. Hits Orton with a massive boot. Tag out to the Animal, Batista. I'm kind of drawing a blank. Did you have anything in mind that I could perhaps add to or agree on? Okay, so the only thing I could really think of is the weapons underneath the ring. But that doesn't really seem... I mean, that just kind of seems stupid after I said it out loud. Because I don't know either. Because, on all honesty, the perfect thing would be to give the winners of the War Momentum the advantage. But I already made it where the advantage went to the Authority because Triple H beat Eric Bischoff at Biohazard. So I can't really do that. Batista and Hulk Hogan going at it. Oh, rake of the eyes by the Hollywood Hulkster. Followed by a big boot there on the outside. Maybe the losers have to leave their stable, or the losers can never get another title shot. No, I could. That would be more for like War Games, like the losers of War Games, which we already know the. I don't know. saying the losers of the War of Momentum have to leave their stable doesn't really make sense. Because then they have to fight at War Games. And saying they don't get another title shot doesn't make sense, because 3 of them are current champions. I don't know. I appreciate your help, Bruda. I guess the War of Momentum for this will just not mean anything, just because I can't think of anything. RKO out of nowhere. A break up the pinfall by the Hollywood Hulkster.
Tag was made.
I wish I could help more. I'll think on it off topic, but I just realized this match would cause a big fight in Cletus and Leroy's house. It's Randy Orton versus Hogan. Oh wow. Yeah, it is. Hulk Hogan. Oh, 6 using Hogan's leg drop there. Randy Orton. I wish I could do it as good as you do it. Scoop slam into the leg drop. There's the cover. And the Viper breaks up the pin. Oh, from one corner to the next. Good times, yes, good times indeed. Backbreaker, double backbreaker into a cover, only a 1 count. Tag out to Randy Orton. Misses the drop kick. Hogan in control. Tag out to 6. And 6 with a baseball bat. And 6 just going to town on Randy Orton. I used to always love that move. And there's the Slim Jim. Working on the leg. 6 trying to do what he can to knock out the Viper. An interesting turn of events. Takes him back into the ring. Tag out to Hollywood Hogan. He grabs that baseball bat. Oh, Hogan misses with the big boot. Uh-oh, big leg drop, and he misses. Orton going after the steps. I guess Orton decided against it. Oh, and he pays by getting whacked. A good old-fashioned hashtag bonk. Reversal by Orton. Tag out to Batista, and this isn't how this is supposed to go, but okay. Whoops. Batista bomb RKO combination didn't quite get the job done, perhaps because they decided to trade off each other's moves. Hogan looking for a pinfall. And Orton able to kick out at 2. Tag out back to 6. Thez press by the Viper. Belly to belly by Randy Orton. Followed by a DDT. And do a cover here. Kick out at 2. Tag back out to Hollywood Hogan. Oh, and a massive low blow. Into a cover. But Batista breaks it up. I mean, in these no disqualification matches, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Miss, miss, miss. Reversal by Orton. Ooh, reverse European uppercut into a cover. Only a 2 count. A little referee getting involved there. Tag back out to Hollywood Hogan. Another scoop. Another leg drop. And there's the knockouts. Tying things back up. NWO getting a massive victory, tying the war momentum back up. It is now NWO 2 to the Authority 2. Well, coming up next is an 8-man battle royal to determine the new #1 contender for the RWF United States Championship. Looks like the NWO is a bit too sweet for the Authority. At Battle Royal, our main event of the evening, coming up next. Here we go, and just like with all the other times, betting will start as the last man makes his entrance.
The following is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brawling Brutes from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Battle Royal hype. I love these. Well, fella, he says that this is gonna be yet another banger, but this time he plans on winning. It's time to get a lesson in hardcore straight from Funk University. The hardcore legend Terry Funk making his way to the ring.
Representing the Judgment Day from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds,
Finn says it's about time that he brings championship gold back to the Judgment Day. And that starts here tonight. The veteran of Judgment Day, former RWF Tag Team Champion, I believe. Could be wrong about that, but I'm gonna have to look it up.
from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Oh no, the Judgment Day never did hold the RWF Tag Team Championships. Interesting. The only member to hold a title then was Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And here comes Grayson Waller. That Austin Theory had his chance, and he lost. Now Waller says it's his turn to try. And he's not going to just try, he's going to do it.
From Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rabit.
Well, if this match wasn't extreme enough already for you, here comes Mr. Tuesday Night. The high flyer, Rob Van Dam. Very similar situation. His client, Omos, did not get the job done in a different over the top rope battle royal. So MVP has entered himself into this one. We'll see if he is the MVP of RWF here tonight.
Representing the Viking Raiders from Valhalla, weighing in at 247 pounds, Eric.
I'll get ready to raid, because this Viking Raider has been chosen to take part in this battle royal.
And their opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
Well, prepare. Jey Uso says he's going to yeet all of the competition over the top rope here tonight and win this match. And as he makes his entrance, since he is the 8th man, betting has started. And this match underway. One of these 8 men will go on to challenge Macho Man Randy Savage. For the United States Championship title. Looks like MVP was the MVP of getting eliminated, as he is the first one out of this match. Make sure to get your votes in before your pick gets out, possibly. Rob Van Dam almost eliminated there. He's able to stay strong. Massive action by these 7 superstars. They all know what's on the line here. And there goes the veteran of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. It looks like he will not be bringing championship gold back to the Judgment Day. Oh, Jey Uso hanging on by a thread there. Spike pile driver by Rob Van Dam to Grayson Waller there. And Sheamus eliminates the Viking. Eric has been eliminated from this match. And there goes Sheamus.
Has been eliminated.
The 2 big brutes of the match have been eliminated. And leaving it down to one of these 4 competitors. And there goes Terry Funk. Which means we are guaranteed a high flyer versus pretty much a high flyer match. Granted, Macho is probably the earliest of high flyers. Oh, teaming up to try to eliminate Grayson Waller, and they do.
Grayson Waller has been eliminated.
Looks like either way, one of my picks is going to win. Jey Uso looking for the victory here. I know Rob Van Dam able to get out of it. Sorry for not talking much. I'm honestly pretty invested in the matches. You're fine, Bruda. You want to cast a vote for either Rob Van Dam or Jay? Jey Uso working on the limbs of RVD. And there it is. You got your vote in just in time.
Here is your winner, main
Jey Uso getting woo. Woo. Jey Uso getting a massive victory here tonight and earning the right to face the Macho Man Randy Savage at Survivor Series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. If you have missed anything, then you can catch the replay, the recording here on Twitch for up to 14 days, or you can head over to YouTube once this has been uploaded and rewatch it there. Or if you're just wanting, and what a show it was, if you're just wanting the results without the storylines and me talking and all that, then you can visit Discord where the results will be posted later on. For now, that has been our show. A reminder that there is no streams on Wednesday, so I will not be live tomorrow. However, I will be back on Thursday for the Thursday Night Thieves Guild, for Thieves Guild Thursday, our continued playthrough of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim with our boy Scratchy McStillyourstuff. It will, of course, be at 7 p.m. Central Time, so I hope to see you guys for that. We are not going to raid anybody since we went a lot over time. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into my commands, and I'll let you guys go. So with that, as always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. We want to thank everybody that's joined us today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. I have a boat. We also, of course, want to say thank you to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick and T, our subscriber Dylan Taylor 4, the two men who have bought games for me, Sean and Steve, and Zfire Incorporated, who provided the JRabbit87 logo over there, as well as Streamlabs for the nice little border thing. Thank you guys, thank you all so much for everything. Discord, I talked about it earlier. If you have not joined our Discord, feel free to grab that link and join us over there. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are had. That's where important decisions are made. That's where the wrestling results are posted. And we just love to see you over there. So feel free to grab that link if you'd like to and join us over on Discord. Another place that we'd love to see you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to catch up on some of our past live streams or even rewatch this one, as I said earlier, then feel free to grab that link and join us over on the land of YouTube. If you don't mind, since it's all free, give the channel a subscribe, give the videos a like and a comment. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. If full-fledged videos aren't quite your thing, then you can grab that link and head over to TikTok, where we post highlight videos. Again, I ask, since it's all free, give the channel, give that TikTok channel a follow, give the videos a like and a comment. Comments are also good for the TikTok algorithm. Last but not least, our ways to help support the stream. If you would like to do so, keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. Now, I do want to say, I do want to add on there that I always say that nothing is ever required, but if there is a specific game that you're wanting to see me play, then I will, unfortunately, have to require assistance getting the funds to get the game. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end things. I will see you guys on Thursday. As for tonight, I am JRabbit87. Hold up. I am JRabbit87, and I hope you all have a very good night. Uh-oh. Hold on. Streamlabs. After I just got through thinking Streamlabs. Ugh. Great. Are we? Oh, wow. Well. Okay.